as soon as possible.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good spread. Hernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's found a way past. Shifted it to the flank. Fermin. And he's taking no chances there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Camavinga. That's an imaginative pass. This looks promising. He is through here. Shot, surely! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 10.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Low. And it's Amas.
There will
Rafinha.
be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And please welcome our lads to the
Leicester
field.
are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a throw. He's got away. Rafinha puts a cross in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Just eases him off the ball. Distributed tidily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. Fermin. Spread out to the left. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Iorfa. Nicely spread. Van Bouten. And it's Hernandez. Fermin. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Tries to get it clear. Bannon. Low. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. He's having a go! And he has kicked it out somehow!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
830.
And he was quick to react. That'll be a throw-in. Over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number
Leicester
9.
with their first corner,
Coming
the
on
first
to
in the game for
replace
either
him
side,
is
actually.
Number 19.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Has crossed into the... Surely now! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Played back. Bannon was looking wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played out to the left flank, and it's Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zaire Emery. And here's Mbappe. Bannon. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitutions
And
taking
the break in
place.
play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
That'll be a throw. Leicester perhaps contemplating their next change here. No, that's been intercepted. Some resolute defending there. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
In with the challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, they've got it again. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rafinha. That is lovely. Amas did well to stay calm there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back into the last 5 minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Leicester clearly now in lead preservation mode. Upamecano. And here's Palmer. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
2 added minutes has been
Fermin received.
indicated.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leicester can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Won't we?
So it's come down to this, a season of highs, a season of thrills, and the coronation countdown clock is now down to its final digit. A single point, that's all that's needed, but the folk who have followed them up and down the land won't be satisfied with that. They're already looking at further glories that lie ahead, and for that, the least they are demanding is that their favourite sons wrap things up in style here. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. OK, Jim, well, you've been there, done it. What are you thinking here?
Well, they may have the luxury of not having to win, Peter, but I don't think that...
Great chance! And he's found the net! This could be big! This could be massive! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Leicester have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder.
Oh, he's been... And a chance! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 11, Rafinha. Rafinha. Rafinha.
Leicester are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Foot in. And that's a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank here. Leicester look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. He might be in here! Zaire Emery. Quarter of an hour played. Engages and forces him off the ball. Out to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. It's Camavinga. Zaire Emery. Mbappe. And Zaire Emery. Spread it left. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Camavinga. And here's Lopez. Knocks it out wide. Cross into the box. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Azar. Lopez. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear. Fermin. Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a throw-in. Camavinga. Leicester looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He is through here. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Half-time getting close now. Zaire Emery. And Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swings it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good spread. Oh, he's played it in low. Gets good distance on it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Leicester go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Rafinha. Zaire Emery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Upamecano. Fermin. He's got away. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Rafinha given the lift of his goal. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a searching pass. Upamecano does well to get it back. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Played out wide.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Mbappe receives it in a good position. There's the shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
Could try cutting inside here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And he's picked it up out wide. Throw in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Vermeer. And it's Azar. Cook makes the interception. Played with speed from back to front.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's had it nicked away. Zaire Emery. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes
Hazard.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
10, Mbappe.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 9, Pulisic. Number 20, Erling Haaland.
It's a sharp
Number
pass.
21.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well,
Substitutions
but
taking place.
they did very little with it. Haaland. And it's Zaire Emery. He's in a great position here. Good pressure, determined, intense. And they're on him in a flash. Hernandez. Leicester are coasting towards victory. Zaire Emery. Hernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice control. He's charged, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And how did he not make it 4? Ball is over the line. Defending was strong and firm, and he's managed to get free. Cross needs to be good. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. Great vision. That has found him in acres of space. Kamavinga threads one in. In with the challenge. Zaire Emery. And that's that. This is it. A journey's end, and what a journey it has been. After the blood, sweat and tears, now the glitz and the glamour. A ceremony for the champions. And now the formal coronation. Acknowledgement of the best team through a long, demanding campaign. So much hard labour, and now so great a reward.
So there it is, everyone. A big up for our players.
Leicester going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Leicester have reclaimed it. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Tries to play it through, and this is Hazard. Chance for a shot! Has another go! There it is! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes is number 19, Hernandez.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zaire Emery. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. He has a look. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. He'll fancy himself from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rafinha. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played in deep. Also attempts a clearance. And it's Camavinga. Stood up well to him there. That looks a good ball through. A big chance, must be! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Derby looking to pass their way through. Leicester can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a promising run he's making on the right. An instinctive... Great chance! No, not this time.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Clark. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. Only partially clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Plays it out wide. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Too long and over the line. Hernandez looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And please,
any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Leicester have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Leicester carrying a one-goal lead. Leicester needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's managed to get free. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, well played, well played. Ozil. Good running, strong and purposeful. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. This might spell danger. Played out towards the right wing. And it's made its way to him. Ozil. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lofted in. He rises! Threads one in.
For this match was 51,000.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's picked his way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Derby can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Delivery from Mbappe. Leicester still have the cards to affect this game. Ozil. Clark. Now Ozil. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Great vision. That has been cut short. Ozil. Nicely shaped ball. Fermin. Now he's got space here. And he was quick to react. Clark. Brewster. Into the last quarter of an hour. Crosses it into the... It's a mighty effort! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. He's found a way through. Elects to cross. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 9, coming on the field, number 14, number 15.
Takes aim, he's got full. And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Leicester moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Camavinga. And he's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Ozil. And Clark. Derby
There will be
finding their
1 minute
passes.
added time.
Well, there's the clearance. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
And that is that. So the perfect end to the season, the feel-good culmination around which the supporters can gather with appreciation. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, we're effectively seeing the culmination of all the work you put in for a whole campaign. I really appreciate the fact.